Yes, 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 y'all. We always want to share the good news about what God, the creator of the universe, has bestowed upon us, and I ain't no different. Y'all, God, the creator, gave me something very, very, very special. It was so unexpected. When it came, I was like, Lord, are you sure? Are you sure this blessing is from you? And I've received confirmation that it was. So, y'all, I'm going to share with y'all what God, the goodness of God the Creator, y'all. You ain't going to believe this, but God the Creator blessed me with breast cancer. Yes, 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 yes. Breast cancer. I was so surprised and so shocked because I was getting ready to plan my 59th birthday, and the very first birthday that I've ever had in my life. I was in the process of planning that, and it was my golden birthday. I was born in 59, and I'm turning 59, and I'm like, ooh, yes, I'm going to live my life like it's golden. And then this small voice said, go have your breast checked. So y'all, I had that mammogram, and then the doctor came back and said, "Ooh, we need to look at that again. Nothing to worry about, but we want to this time take a 3D mammogram of your breast, of this right breast, this one right here, y'all." And I wasn't worried because breast cancer doesn't run in my family. My mama didn't have it, her mama didn't have it, and I don't know anybody in my family connected bloodline that had breast cancer. So I wasn't worried or anything. So I went and I had this 3D mammogram, y'all, and plus there was a biopsy, and wasn't worried. And a few weeks later, or it wasn't even a few weeks, maybe the next day or few days, I received the results that there was calcification in my breast right here, and I was told by the surgeon that I saw that, hey, you lucky. Caroline, you one lucky woman, because if you gonna get breast cancer, you want this kind. I'm like, really? They were like, yeah, you do. So what do I have? And you know what, y'all? It wasn't even called breast cancer. They didn't even call it breast cancer. They called it ductal carcinoma in situ. And so what that is that there's calcification inside, or on top of the breast tissue, the duct of the breast tissue. It was contained. Did you hear me, y'all? It's contained, and y'all check that out. The reason why the doctor told me that I was so lucky is because, and they didn't call it cancer, is because it's like a stage. Get ready, y'all. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Stage, bam, bam, zero, zero. A stage zero. Y'all, have you ever heard of a stage zero? Me either. Me either. So I was offered, to have surgery, to have that removed, and or be a part of a clinical study. And you receiving that type of blessing from God, and God knew, the creator, the universe, knew that I wanted to investigate a little bit, and I did. I investigated and did my research, and about 5 or 6 months later, I decided that I was going to have another 3D mammogram just to see where it was. And the results, it came back saying that I that is still there and that it grew a little bit, but I was still, you know what? I was still a stage 0. And so I got scared, and against my better judgment, I decided to go head on and have the surgery to remove the calcification, because you know I'm a stage 0, and didn't want it to spread into my lymph nodes and etc. So I had the surgery early February, so that I delayed. I put my little golden 59 birthday on hold, and decided that I was going to go head on and have the surgery, a partial lumpectomy, allow them to just remove the calcified breast tissue, and that was successful, and made an appointment to see the surgeon the following Monday. But before I can get there, for my 1-week anniversary, I received a call from the surgeon's office that said, Caroline left me a message on my phone that said, hey Caroline, we didn't get it all, and we need to schedule another surgery, and or put you in the clinical study. So of course I tried to call him back. By the time I picked up the message, I don't know what time they called, but by the time I picked up the message, it was like 4:30 on a Friday. I called the office and they were all gone. Nobody was there. So I had the entire weekend to just think about this. What does that mean? Oh, another surgery. How could they not get it all? Because I was a stage 0, So I made it through. I made it through the weekend and went to see the doctor, and everybody was there, and they're like, so Caroline, how you doing? And I'm like, I am pissed. Yes, I was pissed. And so they apologized for leaving me that message on my phone. It was very insensitive and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so let's get down to it. What are we talking about? Another surgery. And then the surgeon looks at me and says, looked at me and said, the pathologist examined your breast tissue, and because the calcification surrounded the edges of the removed tissue, the pathologist believes and thinks that if it hasn't spread, it will spread, and the pathologist recommends that I have a mastectomy. A mastectomy, y'all. Oh! The thoughts that was running through my mind, I couldn't even really think. I'm like, God, really? Really, Creator? Really? Yes, really, Caroline. That's what I want for you. So I'm like, I asked all the normal questions. I had 3 mammograms. 2 of them were 3D. 3D mammogram supposed to see, detect absolutely everything. At least that's what I was told, right? And come to find out, it didn't detect that. They didn't see it until after the tissue was removed. They didn't see it when they did the biopsy. So essentially, y'all, I just had an unnecessary surgery in my view. In light of what they want to do now, right? So I went through all that stuff. I cried. Oh, poor me. Why? Blah, da, da, da. And the doctor said that if I do not choose to have the mastectomy, if I choose not to have the mastectomy, then there's a 30 to 50% chance that the non-invasive cancer will turn into invasive cancer, invade my breast, the entire breast, right? My lymph nodes, tumors, etc., etc., etc. And I thought about it through all of my snot and tears and decided that I was not that I, Caroline Carter, was not going to have a mastectomy. Not because I'm attached to this breast, but because I felt that I was told one story, and that story was I was at a stage 0 and I was lucky, and that having that tissue removed was easy peasy, and that would reduce my chances of getting cancer. Real cancer was a 3 to 5% chance. So how do I go from a 3 to a 5% chance to a mastectomy? I don't know either, y'all. I don't know either. But I decided not, for me, I decided not to put my breast in the doctor's hands to be like a guinea pig. That's for me, for me, for me. And for those that choose whatever treatment, I ain't judging it. That's between you, right? Your God, your creator, what you believe in, your family, your friends, that's your decision.